Hello, little ones. Would you like to hear a story? I've got one for you. From Rolling with Remix. Long ago, the land of Irion was a land of plenty, and many wanted to lay claim to its riches. When those who lived in Irion could no longer agree on who held what, civil war broke out across the entire realm, until the kobolds, in desperation to keep their kingdom afloat, summoned the dark and terrible Dragotha. The great dragon cared not for the alliances constantly made and broken across Irion, and razed many of its great cities to the ground, until a last desperate alliance finally slew the titanic worm. With no one in any shape to continue the fight, an armistice was reached, and the Great War ended. But tensions were still on the rise. 30 years later, a ragtag group of adventurers, who met at a harvest festival and joined forces to look for the missing mentor of one of their band, were hired by a mysterious old man to travel to the great city-states of Irion and perform acts of heroism that those in power would not approve of. But those same acts served to heighten tensions across the land, and the old man, secretly a scheming mind flayer, revealed that once more Irion had fallen into a great civil war. Now, with militaries and dark powers on the rise, our heroes gather their forces in hopes of saving what they can before Irion once more falls into ruin. Momo, the Aarakocra cleric.
You're my friend. You're my family. And I'll protect you at all costs.
Corellian, the kobold paladin.
I will not make the same mistakes again.
Malifan, the half-elf rogue.
I won't stand idle. Not while people's lives are at stake.
Oh, this should be fun.
Quintessa, the human fighter.
You shouldn't be surprised. Everyone is out for themselves in the end.
And Scam Likely, the goblin artificer.
There are three constants: death, taxes, and my ability to dodge both.
Unprepared though they might be, our heroes find themselves at the front lines of a great battle to save the fallen empires. Last time on Rolling with Remix, Fallen Empires. The confrontation with Thrankol, in the body of the Green Dragonborn at the gates of Batenrance Hall, was not going well. Rankol giving the party sarcastic goodbyes and letting them know what failures they were as people. Eventually, Corellian snapped, pouncing. But Rankol's reflexes were quicker, able to avoid the brunt of the attack, and signal the dropping of several fireball bombs in the docks, where the populace of Batenrance Hall had retreated to. Hurrying to help with the rescue and evacuation of the docks, our heroes had another tense confrontation, this one with each other. Although tempers flared as they decided what to do, eventually they came to an understanding. Quintessa would go off on her own to find Esgol, while the rest of the party remained firm that Rankol was their highest priority. After this, the party retreated to do some recovering of their own around the hall. Scam found several runes of divination carved into the furniture of some of the bedrooms at Batenrance Hall. No doubt how Rankol had been spying on them the whole time. Corellian went up to the war room to get an estimate as to how much ships and an army of sellswords would cost, only to find the remains of rebalancing the checkbooks, crossing off names after several civilians died in the bombing of the docks, and went down into the wine cellar to have a talk with the breaking down caretaker of Batenrance Hall. After dinner, and confirming that Lord Stormkirk was safe on another continent, Scam and Corellian went off to deliver a motivational speech to the survivors of the attack at the docks, rousing even the injured to get inspired despite the bleak odds they faced. The next morning, Momo and Corellian were interrupted in a training session as they followed Maggie, captain of the guard, to observe a recent elf attack. Though attack might have been a stretch, considering it was only a handful of elves that attacked for 10, maybe 15 seconds. But both Maggie and Corellian surmised it was less of an attack and more of a probe of their defenses. After all, Rankol did mention that he had been talking to the elves about the activities of our heroes, doubtless in the worst possible light. Meanwhile, in the library, Quintessa insisted Malifane go off with the party rather than go with her to recover Esgol. And as the two reflected that either choice would likely be a suicide mission, Quintessa decided that they would get married right here and right now. What will the elves do outside Battenrance Hall? What else does Rancol have planned for our heroes? And fuck that ominous bullshit we should be worrying about, it's marriage time! Tune in tonight to see it in Rolling with Remix, Fallen Empires.
Marriage! Marriage is what brings us together today. I am your host, Alex, and with me as always is my lovely casting crew of players. We have Atlas.
Jailed for gelato crimes.
We have Scott.
Nothing starts until you take action. If you have time to think about it, then run.
We have Jojo.
Nope.
I'm afraid of commitment.
We have Queen.
Hi guys, so the wedding's cancelled until we can find a priest that isn't Alex.
Whoops, gotta run!
And we have Xander.
Look at the time! I must be going!
I request you do my intro again because JoJo talked over it.
Yeah, Jojo was doing a little scoot away from the webcam. And we have Xander.
Never go in against a Sicilian when death is on the line!
There we go.
Fun fact, I actually did that marriage speech as a toast at my cousin's wedding. As a surprise,
sick.
impromptu.
Oh, that's
Hey.
Telling no one I was going to do it.
How are you still alive?
They laughed, that's why.
Oh, good.
I see they're people of culture.
All right. So, when last we left off, our heroes started a new day, like looking into preparations they'd have to do to get to Rancol's lair, while Quintessa looked into ways to get to the Feywild to go rescue Esgol. Seeing as how she would be going a separate way from the party, she and Malifane decided they would get married right here, right now.
Yeah. Sure,
Yeah.
why not?
And it is now around lunchtime.
Oh, we have to tell them now, fuck.
I don't think so. I think someone heard it. Someone said something last session.
We
I can't
we
remember.
joked about it, but I don't think anyone.
Oh, I
But
see.
we joked that Scam heard it right at the very end.
I see.
Like, I right before we ended, I popped in and said, "Did somebody say wedding?" No, that was a joke.
Oh, okay.
Scam is very much still in his workshop, screaming at the top of his lungs as he's trying to get these rings made.
Cool. What's for lunch?
What is for lunch? Let us roll on the lunch table. 1d12. And that is pie, parentheses, various.
Very.
I love this table because it just says parentheses, various sometimes. Along with like sandwich, meat, sandwich, parentheses, other.
Experience
Why not?
in musicals has taught me never to touch a single pie of various kinds.
What are you talking about? These pies are fine. There's definitely not a food shortage in this one. That's for Cannibal Conspiracy, and that one's over.
The
Alright.
worst pies in London.
There we go.
There we go.
Alright, so who's here?
I think I'd be there.
Scam's not there, but he definitely like yells at some poor servant of the estate to be like, "Someone bring me pie!" While he's in the middle of like fusing like arcane crystals to some sort of like matrix. Just like
The type of thing you definitely shouldn't be spilling pie on.
exactly. The pie makes it work.
Yes, there are worse things to use for books, but anyway. Yeah, Krellin will probably come in, like, grab a pie, since that's what pies are meant for anyway, and then head back out. He's probably been, like, mostly just manual labor and cleanup. It's pretty fucking strong, so.
Yeah.
Fair play, fair play.
Yeah, I'll be there. Momo, you can probably tell that she looks kind of, a bit all over the place.
Yeah.
He doesn't really acknowledge it. He takes note of it in his head. And he continues to eat his breakfast.
So, breakfast? What? I thought it was lunchtime.
It's lunch.
Oh, is it lunch? Brunch. I just woke up, you guys.
Welcome to the world of the living.
Sorry, I didn't exactly sleep well last night.
You
But
alright?
it's alright. He kind of squints at Quintessa, but doesn't, like, subtly. Not enough to where it's like, but...
You had a good sleep regardless? All good?
Yeah, more or less. How about you two?
Good. Great. Lovely. Fantastic.
Pardon my intrusion, but I feel like there's something going on, but I'm afraid to ask because it could be personal. I don't want to...
Oh, no, please ask, because I might need to ask you something as well.
He blinks. Okay. Are you okay?
Okay is a very subjective word.
Understandable. What's
So,
on your mind?
You know the other day when we were talking and I asked if we did get married, you'd come to the wedding, and then you reminded me that you're the one officiating the wedding. Everything's been a frazzle recently, you know all that.
Yeah, I was trained to ordain, so what do you ask?
Okay. She looks to Malphane, like, as a sort of look, like, is it okay to ask him?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Alright, she looks
at
back.
Quintessa, darts his eyes at Malphane, darts his eyes at Quintessa, back and forth and back and forth.
Yes,
I'm not gonna get ahead of myself.
we, may need to do that quicker than expected. Are you okay to officiate something today?
Today?
Today!
How soon are we talking? I need to write sure.
Yes.
No, I mean, it doesn't have to be, like, right away. I mean, tonight is fine, you know, doesn't it?
Okay.
Sorry
He
for,
kinda, like,
for throwing this
rests
on you.
his head in his
Momo.
hands and just
It's a
like
lot of-
massages his temples. Okay, I need to prepare myself. You two get prepared as well.
Prepared? I don't have a dress.
That's okay. That's okay. I don't need one.
Don't need one.
Well,
Okay.
Guess we're doing this a little more informally.
Yeah, that's fine. Everything's fine.
Are you guys going to tell the others?
I feel like they'd find out if we didn't tell them, so probably.
Would you like...
Find out what? I'm kidding.
Where is my pie?
You asshole!
God.
You're the worst.
But
Checks perception on Scam's character sheet. Presses X to doubt.
No. You're working under the assumption that he overheard something and walked in. He was walking in the room, heard the last words, he goes, "What?" He operates on a string of non sequiturs.
He's fashionably late.
No, he's just late. He's just late.
Come on, you can't tell me he's not fashionable.
He's not fashionable.
He's not.
A little bit.
I mean, did you see that raggedy bow tie? Talk about aesthetic.
It's a bow tie? I have a bow tie?
The hell?
God.
It's a clip-on. It's totally a clip-on.
No, it's worse. It's adhesive.
It's tree sap.
Yeah, puts a little dollop of like resin on there, and just squishes it on every morning, and just has to like.
God.
It's not on his shirt. It's on his skin.
Oh god!
Oh no!
It's just part of his body.
Comes to a button that he threads through the top buttonhole.
No, it's adhesive. No, it's
No. It's like, you ever notice that little knot under Jabiti's neck? Did I ever tell you he's a voodoo doll?
Oh no. God.
He's still dead.
Yeah, Jabiti's still
Skip would
dead.
be dead like 3 times now.
He got better.
Anyway.
Anyways.
So he's coming.
Scam.
No, I was joking.
Okay.
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 God damn it!
Spent the last 30 seconds.
It's been 2 minutes.
But yeah, I will. I've never been to a wedding. I've never wrote a wedding scene. This could be a problem.
We'll
Wait, you've never
just,
written a wedding scene?
No.
Really? Huh.
I've been to plenty of weddings.
Oh.
Just we'll go with the flow and see what happens. It can't be too bad, right?
Yeah, no, of course not.
Actually, thinking of, I've been to one wedding. It was my parents. I was a fetus.
Oh, I don't think that really counts.
Exactly. So what? Vows are a thing. I should probably go and write some. That a good idea?
Yeah, that should probably be on the top of your priority list.
Okay, and
So,
rings. I've only got the engagement ring.
I mean, it's
Do Malifaux and Quintessa both have rings?
they do, yes.
Momo holds out his hand, saying, "Why don't I hold on to the rings until the ceremony, and we can use them as the wedding rings?"
That might work, yes.
Yeah, that works. Pulls off mine, gives it to you.
He puts it in a small pouch, and he turns to Malifaux. "I'll take good care of it, don't worry."
Okay, yeah, thank you.
And he tucks it away. Now, first question. Where would you like to do this? Do you want it to be private? Do you want to invite friends? Or,
Gosh, I even... Are there any, like, more formal spots? I this is me talking, Scott. I legitimately don't remember. Are there any, like, more formal spots of the hall?
Besides the ballroom and the...
Oh, that's right, we have that.
Or the foyer? The foyer, however...
Well, the foyer is just kind of place you walk into, and there are construction signs still hanging around, even though there's no construction going on.
Wait. Wait.
What?
The lake.
That'd be so cute. I like that.
Oh, I'm so girly, I hate it.
There are also like the orchards and stuff as well.
Say what?
Pretty aesthetic.
Malifane, yeah, so Malifene's a bit, like, scattered for a moment, but then, like, in that, he finally pulls a brain out. He finally pulls out a brain cell and is just like, what about the lake? It has a nice little scenic view. It's really pretty, and it has a lot of... It's very spacious, you know.
That's brilliant!
Sounds lovely.
Well, I will go set something up, and you guys just let me know when you're ready.
Thank you
Okay.
so much, Momo. I know it's short on time, but you're
He
doing
takes both
so-
of their hands and puts them together and holds them at the same time. I'm really happy to be doing this for you two. This is the first wedding I've ever ordained, so I'm glad that it's this one.
Thank you so much. This is incredibly kind of you.
So,
Okay,
is there a specific time that you would like to do this?
Oh gosh.
I'm not sure. Maybe just somewhere in the evening in general. That will give us time to inform everyone and
Yeah.
organize
definitely.
anything we can organize.
How about sunset?
Speaking of,
Sunset.
should-
That's brilliant.
yeah, sunset works. But speaking of, we should probably tell the others. Malifane, for your, what's the word? Sanity. I'll probably tell Scam if you like.
Yeah. No, that's fair. I'll tell Riley, and yeah.
And if you want to invite anyone else, yeah.
Oh gosh.
I'll just trough.
Oh god.
Seeing as that Momo and Malafine are now alone, Momo kind of like strides up to him and puts an arm on his shoulder because he can do that now. So, who's gonna be your best man?
Oh, I hadn't even thought about that. This is all very new to me. Wait, what is a best man?
I know a lot about weddings. Let me tell you.
I'll take your word for it.
A best man is like your best friend at the point, and they stand right next to you at the wedding, and they're basically there to support you. It's like bridesmaids. It's the bride's best friends, and you're all standing next to her holding flowers.
Oh. No, I mean... I mean...
Shut up!
I mean, you're facilitating the wedding, so I don't know if it's appropriate to ask you. And Trevlon is...
I don't know if,
Gosh. Doesn't leave very many options.
Why don't you think about it, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll give it some time. Not too much time, though, because we're very short on that.
Hey,
God,
look
this
at
is the
me.
most
He kind of
scatterbrained
grabs
I've
his
ever-
cheeks and points him down at him. Breathe. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah. Breathe.
Don't worry, I'm nervous too. I'm just trying to help myself as well. Okay, I've got things to do. You've also got things to do. Let's go do them.
Alright, thank you.
Of course. See you at dusk. And then he jets away and to go find things for the wedding! Choo!
Malafane moves
This is
in the
Momo's element.
Malafane's just moving in the opposite direction, being like, okay, breathe. I am not prepared for this.
All right.
Nice.
We're gonna cut over to Quintessa heading downstairs to go get Scam.
Alright. Is there a door I have to knock on?
Yeah, the
There
Enchantry does
was.
have a door.
There was. I like to think that currently there's a beaded curtain.
Alright, so why not? Okay. Scam.
For those of you who've seen The Thing, the John Carpenter movie The Thing, you might be familiar with the shot of like when they go outside to Wilford Brimley's. They open like to look in on him and like, how you doing in there? And it just cuts to him sitting at a table. There's like a noose in the background. He goes, "I want to come inside." And like it's like Quintessa parts the curtain, to look inside, and Scam's just at a corner, and there's just like scorch marks and burn marks and just like fire and just this place is a disaster right now. And he's just currently eating a piece of pie and just goes, "Hey, sup?"
Torquelin is in here just trying to clean up some of the mess and is doing a terrible job.
Oh, you've been busy.
Yeah, trying to get those rings done. Can I help you?
If you're taking a break, I thought I'd come join you. I wanted to talk to you.
Gestures vaguely at pie. But okay, sure. What do you want to talk about?
She comes in. I guess she kind of like perches herself awkwardly on the table. Well, I've been doing some thinking since yesterday, and...
Oh, please tell me you haven't flip-flopped back to joining us again.
No, I haven't.
Okay. Well, then I'm glad that you're a woman of principles, then.
Thank you. That's a great compliment. But I wanted to thank you.
Wait, you talking to me or to Kalen?
No, you. Oh, hi, Kaelin, by the way.
Hello, yes, I've been here the whole time. Oh.
Why do you want to thank me? What did I do?
I wanted to thank you for not stopping me.
Oh, yeah, okay, this is not the way I expect this conversation to go, but I'm pleasantly surprised. Yeah. I mean, like I said yesterday, I don't care if you're leaving. Like, I just want you to stick to it and not drag other people down with you.
Oh, no, of course not. It's just when you'd been in my position where every time you tried to leave, there's always someone there, always willing to bring you back in one way or another. It really means a lot that you heard my side, and I'm sorry that I tried to drag you down, but I understand that was selfish. But I'm really glad you're letting me do this.
I mean, I'm not letting you do anything, but I have given you my, like, I don't know, conscious clearing blessing of, like, go off, fuck off, do your thing. I mean, yeah, I hear you. I'll take the compliment where there's a compliment.
You're the strangest man I've ever met.
First of all, I'm not a man, but thank you. Is that all you wanted to come down here and tell me about? Was just to stroke my ego? Because I am not opposed.
Well, no. But with that said, was hoping just for an evening I could be a tiny little bit selfish and ask a little favor of you, or an invitation, as it were.
I'm not giving you my jet boots.
No, that's not what I wanted.
Okay, then what's up? What do you want?
Okay, okay, if you don't want to, that's fine. It's completely fine, your choice. But Malafane and I are getting married. Would you like to come?
Insert dial-up AOL sound coming from Scam's brain. You're getting married?
Yes, tonight.
Tonight? You're getting married? Tonight you're getting married?
Tonight at sundown we're getting married. Tonight.
Tonight?
Tonight. This night of nights tonight.
You're getting married tonight?
Yes, tonight!
Hold on, I think he's in a feedback loop. Tokalin comes down, smacks Scam on the back of the head.
Thank you. I was stuck there. Sorry, one more time. You're getting married tonight? Oh my god, that's crazy. Holy shit.
Well, I figured it was just a rush. I figured that with what we're getting ourselves into, that there's a very, very small chance that this might be our only chance, you know.
I mean, I suppose I better late than never. Oh, and better now than, never. If either one of you should, kick the bucket. Wow. I mean, damn. Okay, so what do I have to do with your wedding?
You have to watch it, and if you have, I know you've never been married, but if you've ever been to a wedding or know anything about weddings, any advice would be great, because I have no idea what I'm doing.
Okay, I'll tell you this. This is a side that you don't often see from Scamuel Thelonious Likely, and that is Scamuel Thelonious Likely, the love guru. So, let me tell you, first things first. From what I understand of weddings, not that I've ever been to one, not that I've ever had one, not that I've ever even really known anything about them, but here's what you gotta do. You gotta, write words about him. You gotta, write some kind of, dappy speech about Malafane. Really dig deep in the capacity of your soul and find the best words that you have for him. I think it's called, a vow or something. I don't know.
Yes.
But, yeah, you're both supposed to do that.
Okay.
You read that to each other. You need a cake. I mean, traditionally, we got pies, so that might be able to work, but,
okay.
You could probably get a cake on short notice. Who do you have for best for your bridesmaids?
I could ask Annabelle, I guess.
Okay. Do you know who Malphane's best man is? No. Okay. We're making progress. If I had to pick anyone in the group to be like, to assume, I feel like it's maybe. Wait, no, is Momo officiating?
Momo's officiating, yes.
Oh man. I doubt Corellian's gonna be the best man.
No. Oh wait, there is something you could do.
What?
Oh, this is a stupid offer. I'll phrase it like this. You know how my dad is kind of probably dead?
You want me to walk you down the aisle?
Yes, please. If you would like to, because I don't know who else to ask.
Okay, I need you to hit me again. I'm feeling the feedback loop coming.
You got it! Bam!
We need something heavier. Get the frying pan.
Clang!
Alright, just want to make sure I heard that correctly. You want me to walk you down the aisle as your dad figure?
Okay, I'm going. No, not as dad figure, but it's more the case you're the oldest of the group, so it would kind of be more appropriate, I assume?
Okay, so let me run through this real quick. We'll cycle back to that in a second.
Alright.
Let's address some other things first. Then we'll get back to that. First of all, I would like to officially be referred to as your event coordinator for this wedding.
Okay.
So that why do I feel Momo death glaring me from a million miles away? No, you're the officiator. You're fine. I can get a bunch of chairs. I'll get all the minutia of the mechanical details. Do you have a flower girl?
No.
Okay. Alright, leave that up to me. I'll handle that.
Okay.
I'll handle that. Where are you gonna get married?
By the lake.
Oh, that's like right next to the lake? On the lake?
Yes.
Oh, that's great. It's beautiful.
Yes.
It's very pretty. Okay, yeah, I can muster some bits and bobs and doodads and whatchamacallits and gizmos for this event. Damn, okay. And so I guess you want me to walk you down the aisle.
I can't think of anybody else.
You know, in my entire life, Quintessa, I have been known for one reoccurring feature, and that is being the literal last choice for a lot of people. And you have... Man, it's funny that this came up because it's also this other... You know what? That's another situation for another time. I'm not going to go into that. That's not really my business.
Okay.
That's something I need to get permission to talk about. But, yeah, okay, sure. Just call me your event coordinator and stand-in dad.
Okay. Sorry.
I am intentionally timing all of these for when Atlas is trying to take a drink from her water bottle.
Oh, this is a disaster.
Scam spits in his hand and holds it out to Quintessa.
Alright, she kind of grimaces for a second, then shakes hands.
All right, you have yourself a deal. I will
Thank you.
set some things up for you. I will make sure you have an adequate amount of flowers.
Alright.
Oh shit! You need a dress.
I do need a dress! I don't wear dresses.
I mean, I think we have some like terry cloth lying around here. I think like I have some
Okay.
I have a grease stained apron. Maybe we could work with that.
Oh, do you need measurements or anything?
No, I think I can just eyeball it, honestly. I think I can get it.
Yeah.
I'm not a tailor, so you might want to talk to somebody else for that. But I can do it if you want. I can... Like, if you need, like, a pair of shoes, I got you fucking covered. But, like, when it comes to, like, a dress, I'm less good with that. I'm not a tailor.
I'll ask around then, yes.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
You'd be invited to Torquelin if you'd want to come as well.
Torquelin looks around. Are you sure? Because this is literally the first time we've ever talked.
Well, true, but the more the merrier, I suppose.
Like, are you sure? Yeah, sure, because, like, I barely know you. I barely know the guy you're getting married to. The fuck? The fuck am I going to be doing there?
There'll be food.
Torquelin looks over at Scam. Oh yeah, we should also plan food! We also need to get food over there, shit!
Fun.
Fun.
So, I mean, damn, alright, yeah, okay. I'll just put a sock in the rings that I was working on, and, just put a pin in that and come back to that tomorrow. Alright.
Okay.
Do you want me to wear anything? Like...
anything that makes you look dapper.
I literally own one set of clothes.
Well, just clean it maybe just clean it up a little bit and it should be fine. Top hat and everything, it's all nice.
Okay, I'll do my best. I guess my last, like, real query in this situation is, like, wait, so real quick, do you have, like, a good relationship with your dad or, like, a bad relationship with your dad?
Complicated. He was very militaristic,
Okay.
very strict, that kind of thing.
Okay. This is gonna be a weird question, but is there any person from your life, your past, who you wish could be here to witness this? That is not gonna be, but you wish could be?
My mum.
Okay, what'd she smell like?
Oh, good question. Probably... She liked lavender.
Okay, I'll work with that. Cool.
Okay.
Alright. Yep, you have yourself a deal. Just, hey, do you trust me, Quintessa?
About a 70-30, but yes.
How about for today we make it a 90-10?
Deal.
Okay. No matter what weird shit I come up with, I promise you it is for the happy memories you will be making today.
I really appreciate it.
And then tomorrow you fuck off, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Hell yeah, up top. Alright. Great.
And then she leaves.
Never heard of a honeymoon without the groom.
Well, we'll get to that eventually, yeah.
Alright.
All right.
Fucking humans. And
So, so Scott is currently BRBing. So Momo, what are you doing to prepare to officiate a wedding?
Oh, I'm already in the woods, like, setting up sticks and making, like, this little, thing, like, what is the thing called where the bride and the groom stand under it?
And, like an archway?
Yeah, an archway! He's putting, like, little wildflowers on it, making it all nice and purry.
Is it... Hold on, I'm gonna look
I
up
know
a
what you
word.
mean, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, we just don't know the name of it.
You're talking to a bunch of idiots who know nothing about weddings, and we're planning a wedding in D&D, so here we go.
I know a lot about weddings.
Oh, the arbor.
Arbor,
Arbor.
correct. He's making an
It's an
arbor out
arbor.
of branches, sticks, and
Aww.
wildflowers.
Alright.
He's, like, setting it up. He's, like, doing the square finger thing to make sure everything is in perfect place. And, then he's gonna start writing down his, officiate like the speech for the wedding. He's trying to practice, and he's like trying not to cry. He's so happy for them.
Cool. I'm debating whether to have you roll nature or performance to see how well everything is put together. I gotta flip a coin.
Oh no.
Performance it is!
Okay. Just let me be good at one thing.
No.
No, never.
Please.
Okay.
Oh.
Considering
Okay.
you
Level
just
guidance.
got notice and you want this to have... Considering you just got notice and you want this to be put together well in advance, it's not a bad-looking arbor. Like, there's a few things that are off-center, but, like, enough that you can catch them and still have a reasonable amount of time to do other prep work.
You know what? I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Good enough for me.
Alright. Meanwhile, we cut over to the groom-to-be, catching up with Corellian.
I forgot where Discord was for a moment. I am sorry.
Oh, no!
Oh gosh. Okay, so where is Corellian right now?
Krellin would be doing cleanup work down by the docks.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, this is gonna be awkward. Okay. Mal is just gonna see Corellian kind of doing their thing, and I guess he's just gonna clear his throat a bit. Hey,
Oh, come down to help out, or
yeah, sure, I can assist. What do you need me to do?
just Krellin like looks at Malifane, realizes how much of a noodle Malifane is, and just like just hoists the beam that they were carrying up on one shoulder. Just walk with me.
Yeah, all right.
So you wouldn't come down here if you didn't want to talk about something.
I don't know about that. I mean, I'm sure I'd come to talk with the... Right, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, before anything, I just want to apologize for literally anything. If I've said or done anything that has upset you or made you uncomfortable or anything of that sort, I just want to get that out there right now before we move forward. Yeah.
As they've been talking, Carlene's been sort of walking over to, there's probably a pile where they're piling up, wreckage and things that aren't salvageable, and he sort of heaves the beam down on the pile, and it crashes down like part cinder, part ash. So, and Carlene like dusts off his claws and looks up at Malifane. You picked an awful interesting time to bring all that sort of shit up. I'll say that.
I mean, there's the whole thing that we're going to fight Rancor soon, and I mean, there's the whole just any last minute baggage, I suppose. I don't.
Yeah, you should get your affairs in order, and make sure you don't leave anything behind that you'll regret. Last words, wills and testaments. You've got to die with a clear conscience, right?
Yeah. Let's go with that.
Malvin, I think this is the first time you've ever apologized to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Are you sure?
I might be missing something here and there, but you're not exactly the apologizing type, so it's normal, is all I'm saying. It's not a bad thing, it's just different, unexpected.
I guess there's some changes that are in order.
No, that's it's greatly appreciated. I accept your apologies. So, thank you for that.
Thank you. I mean, you're welcome. I mean,
You're
You know what I
you're
mean.
fine. You're fine. Don't worry about this.
yeah, of course.
So, Crowley sort of like stretches her shoulders a little bit and heads back down to where they're cleaning up. Was that what you came down here for, or?
Yes. I mean, no. I just And he kind of just has this, like, it's like, oh, this is the worst thing I could be saying right now, but I don't know how else to phrase it. You were married once before, right?
Crowley, I assume, is sort of like walking a little ahead of Malifane, just sort of like stops. And like, they flick their ear at Malifane first, as in like an I'm listening, and then they slowly turn around and just look up at him and consider. And like, their tail swishes back and forth a little bit, and Crowley sort of tilts their head. Yes, I was indeed married. Why do you ask?
Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, that I were to get married at some point. What is it like? What do you need to do? Like, just as
Well, one sort of like looks around at the docks and the sort of destruction around them, and just sort of looks up at Malifade and takes mercy on him and says, let's go for a bit of a walk and talk.
Yeah,
I don't think this place is exactly conducive to that sort of conversation.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Okay.
But no, getting married. I mean, how long have you been engaged for again?
About a year, then some change.
Not bad at all. Well, getting married is, it's kind of wonderful, honestly. You find your one person, and your person finds you, and the two of you, decide that, that there's no one else in the world that you'd rather have at your side through anything, through thick and thin. I know not everyone goes in for marriage, but it's a nice sentiment. I don't really know a lot of things traditionally about human marriages and all that. When I got married, it was sort of this is a very small affair, just me and her out in the woods, had some lights out, and made our promises to each other. But
Sounds quite lovely, brilliant.
no, it was absolutely beautiful. It's something I'll never forget, and something I'd never want to forget. But anyway, Colin sort of shakes their head a little bit, sort of getting the image out of their head. Well, that's the whole point of the ceremony, I suppose, is you... I guess you'd call it vows of some kind, but you sit down and you put down in writing exactly what your person means to you. and what your life together means to you, and what you would want, what you would hope, what you would dream of with your person. And you exchange your vows, and you make your promise.
It kind of sounds like an oath, doesn't it?
Yeah, it, Colin sort of nods. Yeah, it is in a way. You've seen my shield plenty of times. You've seen my holy symbol, right?
I have, yes.
It's not really a symbol of Bahamut or anything else. It's a symbol of the promises that I made to my wife. So yeah, it is a bit like an oath.
I see. That's... Wow. That's a lot. It's... Yeah.
So, why do you bring this up now? Or are you, just been thinking about it after a year, or?
Oh, Yeah, Quintessa and I are gonna get married. Did you want to be there? Or I don't know, just didn't. I'm gonna stop talking now.
Blinks. Looks up at Malifane, folds their arms, and just sort of, just the smallest hint of a smile. Oh, no. I don't think I quite caught that. Would you mind saying it again, and a little slower?
This is the last time, for a while, that we'll be seeing one another, and we figured better now than never, so we figured we should get married. Yeah.
Owen sort of nods. So, when were you planning on it?
That's a good question. A very strong question, worthy of a captain such as yourself, Corellian. I do appreciate that. It's tonight. It's tonight at sunset.
Right, tonight at sunset. Colin looks up at the sky to sort of glean the approximate time of day and just... Okay, sunset? I mean, that's plenty of time. I mean, if you have preparations to make, you've got time to make them. I don't really know exactly if any of all the sort of pomp and circumstance that other people do, but listen, as long as you two are on the same page, and you really love each other, trust me, the circumstance around it doesn't matter too much. It'll still be probably the most beautiful nights of your life. So
I really want to make it, so I don't want to disappoint nor forget it.
I'm sure you won't. Alright, you've hit me in the soft spot and I need a bit of a break anyway. Come on, let's go to the rose gardens. There are quite a few of the Rosens are right now, so I think you could do with picking a few out, yeah?
Wait, just like that? There's no strings attached or any, like...
Why would there be? I mean, it's the gardens at Batonrance. I mean, I know that I'm partial to them and all, but hey, you have just as much of a, I don't want to say claim, but you've just as much a right to them as anyone else would, and if anyone asks, then Fuck 'em.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. You're a good ally, a good friend.
Alright. Thank you. That means a lot. And I've been very harsh lately. And despite all that, I do appreciate that you're willing to go with us out there to face Rankle, despite everything, despite the fact that you do have the option to stay with her and be happy.
Yeah.
Okay, just remember that. Alright? Not to get too personal, but it's always good to just treasure what you have, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Right, let's go get some roses for you.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm a great sounding board. I've heard I'm decent with words. So if you want to, put some vows to me, and be more than happy to.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
worry
That. No. Of course. That would be great. Thank you.
Just tell me how much and all the ways that you love her, and you'll come up with something. All right. Let's go.
Oh, great. I'd appreciate that.
All right. There are 5 hours to sunset.
I mean, the preparations will take so long.
Right?
Alright. So we go do stuff?
You go do stuff. What's everyone doing to prepare?
I'm gonna run and find Annabelle.
All right. You head over to the last place you saw Annabelle, which was several weeks ago, and that is the Alchemist Lab. You knock on the door. After a couple seconds, door unlocks. Annabelle peeks out. Oh, hi, Quintessa. Can I help you with anything?
Hi, Annabelle. Big emergency. Can I come in?
Oh no. Okay. She opens the door all the way.
Runs in.
Yeah, closes the door behind you. Nothing's on fire, right? Because I'm pretty sure I got some fire extinguisher potions in here if anything's on fire.
No, nothing's on fire. Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay. I need your advice since you're literally the only girl here I kind of consistently talk to.
You talked to me once.
Yeah, I know. That's the point.
Once, Quintessa.
Okay, right. This is gonna be a surprise. I'm getting married tonight.
Oh, congratulations.
Great. Thank you. I need a bridesmaid. Can you be the bridesmaid?
Annabelle just stares, mouth agape. Quintessa, you talked once.
I know, but
you talked to literally no one else.
No, literally no one. I should have.
Shit.
Well, I shared a bath with some woman like the other day, but I never spoke to her.
Oh my god! Why?
I'm sorry, but please, can you help me?
There's literally no one else. Okay, no kind of bridesmaid. I guess I gotta go look up how to be a bridesmaid. I guess I gotta figure out what a bridesmaid's supposed to do now.
Okay, oh god. Also, here's the problem. I mean, if you don't have one, it's fine. I can just make do with what I have. I don't have a dress.
Quintessa, I am a graduate student. Do I look like I can afford a dress?
I know, but I thought you might have something a bit fancy. I don't have a dress.
This is my work uniform and also my only uniform, Quintessa.
Well, I don't suppose you know anyone who could, like, I don't know, find me a dress.
I don't know. Maybe like there are other ladies here who would have dresses. I don't know who would come to Baton Rance with dresses, but sure, there's someone. Like statistically, maybe.
Annabelle, I have a confession to make.
Okay.
I can't talk to women.
But you're talking to me.
Yeah, you're the exception. I can't talk to women.
I don't know if I should be insulted or if I.
No, it's just me being a fucking social disaster. I'm so sorry. I'm too scared to ask anyone else.
I see. So is that why you talked to literally no one besides me at Batman's home? Oh my god!
I'm so sorry.
You are a fucking disaster!
Apparently I need a flower girl as well. No, this is so terrible.
Quintessa, can I ask you something?
What do you want to ask?
When are you getting married?
It's sundown tonight.
Sundown tonight?! And you expect to get someone who has a dress and a flower girl without having talked to any women who are not me by tonight?!
Listen, I thought the risk was calculated. Unfortunately, I'm bad at maths.
Oh shit, you're bad at math,
Oh, okay, well, we'll make... I can skip the dress, it's fine. Flower girl,
Out of character, breaks out ring of messaging. You sure you don't want to wait another day or two?
Tonight.
No, we have to-
It's tonight.
It's tonight.
There is that... Is that, like, Mouse Girl still here?
Rihanna?
Rihanna, yes.
I think so. I don't know where to find her, but like it shouldn't be that hard if I ask around. Like if you're okay with like having a flower girl you've never talked to, which apparently you don't have any other choice. So apparently we don't have any other choice, and apparently it's going
she's small and cute. She's small and cute. She'll do. I don't know.
Okay, I guess we'll see if she's up for it based on you considering her small and cute. I gotta hope that comes across
you
well.
a bridesmaid? Do you want Scam to just make you something? Because this is a disaster.
I might have to ask Scam to make this.
Okay, so
This is a disaster. Congratulations, these two in a nutshell.
yeah, so I've never been a bridesmaid. Is it usually the job of a bridesmaid to like help gather all the people you need for a wedding?
I'm not sure, but we'll go with yes for now.
Okay, give me 1 second. Annabelle walks over to a window, opens it, looks outside. 1 second later, closes the window. I've got 5 hours, Quintessa!
Well, we might as well start now.
Oh my god! Is it okay if I start at the tavern first? Because I think we're gonna need some drinks before the day is done, Quintessa!
Oh, stock up on drinks. Absolutely, yes. We'll do
Okay! Great! I'm gonna do that!
Alright, I'm gonna go find this fucking dress. I don't know. Bye. Thank you so much for that. I'll make this up to you, I promise.
Oh, please, for the love of God. And Annabelle quickly runs out of the alchemist lab like she is the one on fire towards the tavern, the Noble Stone Tavern.
Oh my god.
Meanwhile, with Malphane and Corellian... What are you doing to prepare?
I presume we sort of got some flowers sorted out, and right. So, I mean, what about? Were you thinking of inviting anyone, or what were you gonna do on that front, or is it gonna be like a small sort of thing?
I mean, I'm not too picky. I suppose it doesn't need to be a huge thing, but I mean, like, I don't know. I know Momo said something about like I think he called it a best man. I'm not sure what that means, but he said something about like I don't know.
Okay. No, I've heard of that. I think. Do you have anyone in mind that you're particularly close to? Maybe. It's sort of like a stand by your side type role, you know.
No. Wait, is that from the? Sorry, out of breaking character. Is that from the audio? Or is that someone else doing that?
There's a horse in this audio track.
Yeah.
Thank you. You there? Will you be my best?
I want to steal.
Well, if you don't really have anyone in mind, that's totally fine. I mean, I don't think it's a necessary sort.
Would you be there for me, Corellian? I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to. I just first person that came to mind. I don't.
No. Sure. Yeah. No. That'd be no trouble at all. I just have to get some things laundered so I don't look like a complete mess, but that's easy enough. 5 hours is fine.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. It's
no. It's you didn't have Curlin sort of pauses, figuring that this is probably a little touchy, but they're gonna ask anyway because there's really no way that they can not ask. You didn't have anyone else you wanted to be there, did you? In terms of guests or otherwise?
I mean, I'm sure there are some folks that could probably, that have been. I mean, there are some folks around here that have been really kind to us, or at least could use a break. I know.
Okay.
Maybe Bert would appreciate an invite, or so.
Good idea. You know what? As your newly appointed best kobold, I'll go wrangle up a few folks who, been around. I'll talk to Bert. I'll talk to some of the other folks around here. We'll talk to Ari. See who's
that's a good
available.
idea.
All right.
Yeah. I'll have to check. I wonder if. Yeah. We'll ask her.
I'll ask around. You worry about. Crowlin sort of does a little appraising up and down look. You worry about getting yourself spiffed up, getting yourself ready, get any sort of last minute things done that you need to get done, and if you need anything in the meantime, Krillin sort of like raises a hand with the message ring on their finger. I'll be in range, and if I'm not in range, you could probably flag down Mosca, and she can always tell me. She does understand Common, which I'm sure you knew by now, obviously.
Of
but
course,
yeah.
I mean, I know there's a lot to do. I still have to get a suit or something. I mean, I do have that disguise kit that I never use anymore. Maybe I could come up with something like that.
Not sure how that works, but you are the one with expertise. Yes, you are indeed, in fact, a mess, but that's understandable. It is apparently your wedding day. So, congratulations. And don't worry about it too much. Just try to enjoy it, alright?
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll try.
Right. Okay. Go get your shit sorted. I'm gonna go talk to some people, invite them, see if they want to come, and
All right. Thanks, Kate.
no problem.
Mm.
All right. Momo, what are you doing to prep for the wedding?
He's written down the ordainment speech, and if that's even a word, and he's just doing what he can to prepare himself and everything else. He is probably gonna go find Malafane or Quintessa to see if they need any help with anything.
Okay.
So, who would be closer to the lake, I guess, or somewhere near there?
Let's flip a coin. Da-da. You know, Malafane's already got Corellian helping him out. Quintessa would be a whole lot funnier.
Oh,
Fuck.
okay. Side note, how did you do that? Because I can't figure out how to roll custom die in here.
The thing I put in quotes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's not with the quotes, obviously.
Right, no.
Yeah.
Okay, so Momo spots Quintessa somewhere and, flutters his wings so that it can give him a boost of speed. Quintessa! Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to startle you.
You're a bit crackly.
What time of day is it right now?
You're a bit crackly on the mic, by the way.
Oh, I thought that was just me.
Nope. As for time of day, it is early afternoon.
Is that better?
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay.
Hot.
Audibly so.
Amazing. Fantastic. How are you doing? What all have you done so far? I don't
This
like
is a
that,
complete disaster, Momo.
No,
I
no,
can't
no,
find
no.
a dress.
A dress?
A dress. And apparently I need a bouquet.
Oh, yes, I knew I was forgetting something. Of all the things to fucking forget. I think I can arrange something for you if you like.
For a bouquet, that would be very much appreciated.
Of course. Is there any particular arrangement or flower that you would like?
Well, I mean, I'm not exactly fussy, but I guess roses are very nice.
I think Corellian would. I'll have to ask if I can borrow some of the roses from the rose garden, but
You can't exactly borrow roses. Like, you can't
well,
just...
you know
pick
what I
them and then
mean. Don't get sassy.
Sorry, it's stress sass.
I understand. Don't worry. Is there anything else besides a dress that you need help with?
Should I wear my glasses?
What? Yes, of
I will-
course.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. I thought
There's
How should I wear
nothing
my
against
hair?
glasses Quintessa.
how should I wear my hair? Should I have it up? Should I have it down? I don't think about these things.
Hey, look at me. He kind of like grabs her shoulders. Look at me. Just relax.
I'm
It'll
trying.
be okay. I know
Okay.
it's hard. I do. Trust me. Especially for something like this.
Okay.
Have you ever pictured yourself on your wedding day? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, I mean, vaguely, like, I pictured sort of imagining what I'm like in a white dress and everything, but I'm more of a person who lives in the moment, really. So, I'm not sure. I guess it was more just, I mean, I wasn't even sure how to do it, because, I was supposed to marry Eskel as well, and we had no idea how that was going to work.
Well, it's your special day. How do you want to wear your hair?
Maybe down. Maybe
Actually, I don't think I've ever seen you with your hair down.
Oh, well, she pulls the, hair tie out of her hair when it comes down. Like this?
He, puts his hands together and puts them in front of his face, I love it.
Oh, you do?
It looks beautiful.
Oh, well, down it is then, I guess.
Well, do you want a veil, or would a dress and bouquet be fine?
I didn't even think of a veil. Maybe
It's
a veil, why
completely
not?
up to you, yeah? I'll
Yes.
see what I can do about that as well. I'm sure I can
Alright, she
find
starts
something.
She starts tying her hair back up.
Mhm.
Oh, goodness. Okay, well, I'm going to go find Scam. He's kind of my last resort on the dress, and I'm really at my last resort right now.
Understandable. Do you mind if I tag along? I'm sure I could be of some assistance.
I would love that.
Of course.
All
He
right.
follows her to go meet Scam.
The two of you head over to meet up with Scamuel Lonius Likely. Somehow there are now more scorch marks in the walls.
Yes, I was just about to say.
Hey, Scam.
We're back.
Sooner than I was expecting. What's up?
Okay, I'm gonna need the dress.
You want me to make you a dress?
Yes, please.
Mama, slides out from behind her. Can I help?
Momo, I would love for you to explain to me in this context how you would help me.
He kind of puts his fingers down slowly, design?
Do you often draw?
Sometimes, but not often.
Okay, sure. You design. But, yes, I'll let you design, Momo. You can do that. You can pick the colors. You can pick the designs, the frills.
His pupils dilate.
And that means you're also in charge of getting her measurements.
Hey, Quintessa, what are your measurements?
Well,
Cam
you would
throws a tape measure at Momo.
Ow! Okay,
Momo Sansvold, the only person who was able to say something like that and
Momo.
get away with it.
I didn't even hear what you said. Okay, Mama's gonna attempt to take Quintessa's measurements and try not to make it awkward.
Too
Oh,
late.
no, it's fine. Touch wherever you need to touch.
That's what she said.
I've read this one. Shit, moving on.
So he takes her measurements and he, finds some canvas paper or something and a quill or some paper or whatever, and he starts a sketching. Meanwhile,
Alright.
I'm gonna sketch IRL.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Oh boy. Alright, look. If you're gonna have a dress, it's... Quintessa, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not gonna be great. But Alex, I do have a feature as an artificer where I can create any set of tools over the course of an hour.
Right?
So I am fully able to make a tailor, a set of tailor's tools for I can just have them. So I can definitely make those and be like, Quintessa, I have zero training in the use of this,
Okay.
and I'm going to be doing it anyway.
Okay.
Real quick, I'm just gonna contemplate some ideas. So, Alex, let me ask you:
Yes.
if I were going to attempt to speed make a dress for Quintessa, what skill checks would be involved here?
Tailor's tools with dexterity.
So I'm going to
There are
use
tailor's tools?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm checking
Why
Xanathar's. Continue.
Then in that case, when I get around to doing this, I'm going to use enhance ability with Cat's Grace, so I have at least advantage on the check.
I was
I don't
going
have
to
the
give you
worst
advantage because you have Momo's design and you're not just making shit up.
I like that too. There you go.
There we go.
Cool. I'm also just looking to see if there's anything else I can do. To better. No, that's it. Ooh. Oh. Damn, wait, let me double check my features. Hold on. Damn it, I can't do that. Takes a long rest to infuse a spell into an item.
You
Aw.
fool. There is no
gonna-
such thing as tailor's tools,
I
you
was gonna
liar.
make your
I
open
am the
change.
dungeon master, Scott!
You don't question God.
I was gonna. If I could, if that was a long rest, I would totally imbue the fucking dress with like Thunderwave.
Wait a second. You know what
Shock and awe, am I
there is? You know what there is,
What?
however, Scott?
Hmm?
Weaver's tools.
Ah,
fucked.
there we go.
Same fucking thing. Okay, cool. So then, yes, I would like to attempt to make this dress.
Go for it.
Okay, this is with advantage.
Yes.
And it's dexterity, right?
It's dexterity, yes.
I'm scared.
Now,
Me too.
I'm not proficient with fucking Weaver's tools. Because here's the thing. When it comes to tools that I'm proficient with, I have a plus 12 to those in my dexterity wheelhouse.
I have guidance.
This will have a plus 2.
Alright.
Because that's just my score. Unless I'm just double checking my artificer features. Yeah, so yeah, it's only with things I'm proficient with. So this is just gonna be a plus 2, just dexterity. I'll add dexterity with advantage. That's a
Hey! Hey!
No fucking way!
Holy shit! Holy shit! Samuel Thelonious Luckley puts together a dress!
And it's fucking beautiful!
Fucking amazing!
God damn.
Samuel
Christmas
Thelonious
miracle.
Likely back at it again.
I give you my magnum opus.
What?
Now, are you
does
sure
it-
you want to have the wedding tonight? Because if you wait a day, I can make this dress do some shit. No? You doing it tonight? Oh, fine.
Do it tonight. Well,
Fine.
if we ever bring Eskel back, you can keep that for then. I feel like Eskel would
We're
prefer
gonna
the-
unpack that another time because we don't have the time to do anything other than get this wedding ready. Like you see, there's like an assortment of like scrap and doodads in the back. It's like I need to finish making this for your wedding. All
Yeah.
right, like. Yeah.
What does the dress look like then?
Hold on, I'm almost done.
Oh hell!
Oh,
Fucking speed design.
I'm excited.
Legit
the
speed
line
design.
between JoJo and Momo further blurs.
Come
God. Imagine
on,
if
speed
it was
design,
like,
JoJo. Speed run the dress. Speed run the dress.
Do you believe in me? Say you believe in me and I'll do it.
We believe in
I
you.
do believe
Come
in
on,
JoJo.
come
I
on,
do believe
chat.
in JoJo.
Say
I
we
do believe in
believe.
JoJo.
We believe! We
believe.
believe! We believe!
You
Okay,
sound like Care Bear. Stop.
that's the joke. That's the joke.
the
Can
jaw.
you say you believe in JoJo?
There we go.
Great!
I'm fluent in JoJo.
Chat believes in you, JoJo.
Chad believes.
Yeah, do it. Speed run the dress. Speed run the dress.
I'm doing it.
They're going hard. There's so much belief in you, Jojo.
So
They
much
love you.
Get those paint strokes. And some of these. And some of these.
And some of these! And some of these!
And some of these.
God.
Yes, I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
The.
The
That's how we became the Brady Bunch.
Oi, I die!
I'm sorry,
shit, boy.
my man. Get this old man out of here.
Alright, well. In the meantime, while we finish off the dress design.
Right.
So
Carly's
Corell-
got a list of
Yeah, we got a list. Corellian, you gotta ask some people.
Indeed, and I'm just gonna give you the list of people. Probably Bert for sure. Kelwyn, Bryce for absolute sure. Jinbei, Ari, maybe gonna try and ask Ishka, and maybe gonna try and ask Maggie. Although we'll see how that goes down.
I feel like one or the other. I dread what would happen if the two got into the same room.
Wait, what's wrong? What's wrong with Ishka and Maggie?
Oh wait, I'm thinking of the wrong ghost. Sorry, my bad.
You're thinking of Ishka and Jennifer.
Yes.
Yeah, no. I think
they kill each
Mellowfinger
other.
is the best, so we're going with Ishka at this point. Because I don't think Mellowfinger has ever met Jennifer, or at least spoken to her
Yes.
face to face.
He has.
Face to face. So, yeah.
Yes.
So Carly's gonna make their rounds and ask those people, since Annabelle was already invited and Brianna's already being talked to, and fucking it's not like Mal's close to too many other people, like Shrug. So yeah, that's the list. That's the list right there. That's a short list.
I'd say the closest, and I put that in massive air quotes, that people that he is to would be maybe Annabelle, Bert, those two.
Right, they're already covered on the list. So
Yeah.
awesome.
All right. So, going through the list, you ask around for Bert. The servant staff directs you to his room. You knock on the door and hear this loud, painful groan. What?
You're really feeling it, huh?
I think my liver is dead.
We can fix that. How do you feel about going to a wedding tonight?
Real bad.
You don't have to do shit.
Real bad, Corellian. I feel real bad.
Can I come in?
I mean, could you turn off the lights before you do?
Yeah, sure, no problem. Carlin, inches their way in and presumes that all the lights are already fucking off.
The lights are already off. Yes.
In
Bert
that
is-
case, Carlin,
Bert is just sprawled out over his bed, face down, hanging over the side, looking like he's going through the worst hangover anyone's ever had.
you poor bastard. Give me a second. Krellin will go over and draw the curtains even more shut than they already are. And just let me... Hold on. Do you mind if I try something magical?
What?
Just hangover cure. Works every time.
Okay.
Alright. Krellin is gonna use 5 of their lay on hands to try and cure Bert's hangover.
Alright. This is a new experience for Bert, who just, suddenly shoots awake, twitching with joy. Oh, holy shit, what the fuck? Excuse me, 1 second, and he just dashes into his bathroom, closes the door.
Yep.
Yep. You just, patiently wait, hearing Bert throw up the remains of his hangover.
Just in the distance, coming out of both ends.
Okay. You said something about something about a wedding, right?
Yeah, but first, you all right?
I think my liver is still dead.
That might be something that can be fixed. I'd probably have to talk to Mama about it. Talk to Mama. Mama's a little busy right now, aforementioned wedding. Yeah, Malafide and Quintessa are getting married at sunset. Do you want to...
I was
Sure.
wondering when the disaster couple would finally do something.
Right? Well, apparently it is right now.
Right
as soon
now?
as
I mean...
possible. No, sunset right now is in today,
You know-
which is on...
You know, I don't know what I expected. That is the most disaster time to choose. Like, right now? It's in fucking 2 hours!
Well, hey, don't worry about it. Like I said, you don't need to do shit. Just, show up, yeah?
Okay. I'll see if I can walk in 2 hours. It'll be great. It'll be fine.
Alright.
Everything hurts, Corellian. Everything hurts.
I'll come and collect you.
Okay.
Alright. As long as you're up to it, then great. I know they'd both love to have you there.
Alright. So, that is Bert crossed off the list. You just scoot on over to the herbalism lab, knock on the door. Kelwyn opens. Oh, hi. I wasn't aware you'd come back. Did the thing with the Mars Moria go okay?
It worked absolutely perfectly. Thank you so much, Kelwyn. Unfortunately, there was there were complications on the other end, but the Mortis Memoria itself was it was great. So thank you so very much.
Kelwyn's eyes just widen, and they slowly nod. Uh-huh. Glad everything was great. The shakiest thumbs up in the world.
How are you doing, by the way? I heard that you were injured the other day.
Yeah, I was. Nothing a couple of homemade potions, poultices couldn't do. One of the joys of working in an herbalism lab, you get all sorts of, good medical stuff. I was up in a couple hours.
Okay, well, that's good. If there's ever anything, I know a bit of medicine, and, Momo knows a lot of medicine, so, just let either one of us know. This is gonna come off a bit strange, but I think... Alright, I'll cut to the chase. Malafane is finally getting married to his fiancée, Quintessa, and I think it would mean a lot for him if you could be there. You were very kind to help the Mortis Memoria. After all, that was for his mother and all that. Obviously, there's no pressure. I know that you're fairly new here. You don't know us very well, but
I'd
if
be
you want
happy
take
to.
a peek. Oh, well, excellent. It's gonna be down by the lake at sunset, so fairly soon, but don't worry, you don't have to do anything, just...
I was actually just about to ask, like, do you need a flower person? Because I can be a flower person. Flowers are kind of my thing.
That would be absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much, Kelwyn.
You're welcome, of course.
Romantic shit.
Well, I will see you there, and if I don't see you there, I'm probably going to be down this way in an hour and some change to collect Bert. So, thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you so much.
All right. Going down the list, because I'm finishing this off, and then we'll do the actual wedding as we get the list taken care of.
Dress is
The dress is done. I will show it either in the post-show or at the actual wedding when it becomes more relevant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ooh, in that case, I'll refine it.
Hell yeah.
All right. You got maybe 10 minutes. Go!
10-minute refinement!
Alright, so, Bryce, I think.
Yeah, it was Bryce and Gugmek, which, like you, they're in the same place. They are still working hard in the forge. As you enter, it looks like they are working on, like, basically any bits and pieces of replacement metal to reinforce and build back up what was damaged at the docks.
Krellian will go to Bryce first, since it'll probably be easier to catch his attention, and sort of, it's good to see that both of you are doing all right. I actually had a question for you, Bryce. And
yes.
for-
what do you need? Okay.
Well, Malaphane's finally getting married to Quintessa,
Aw.
and
The scary librarian lady, right?
the scary librarian lady. Exactly.
Oh, that's adorable.
And, honestly, yeah. And he would love it if you would be able to attend. You don't have to do anything. It's at Curly looks out the window, squints up at the sky. It's at sunset, so fairly soon, but I know it would mean the world if you could show up. I think you're probably, one of the people that Malaphane has actually known the longest out of the people around here, at least, so...
Well, in that case, I'm sure I could take a break. He turns to Gugmek. Yeah, you can handle things here. Actually, what am I saying? I mean, you've got the invite too, right? You'd be willing to... Gugmek quickly says, no.
Is there anything I could do to convince you?
No.
Does it look like he would be willing to be convinced?
Make an insight check.
Sure.
The instant you said Quintessa was getting married, he immediately shut out of that conversation.
Totally fair.
He's an Oread!
Uh-oh.
Well, Krellian, realizing this, thank you for allowing me to roll insight, sort of, thank you, in that case, Gugmek, for, lending us your apprentice for an hour or so.
Make sure he's back promptly. We have much to repair.
Yes, sir. Krellian flashes a thumbs up to Bryce.
Bryce flashes a thumbs up with his working arm.
Excellent. Alright. Next was chicken bait.
Chicken bait! Alright. You head over to the clinic where Chicken Bait is on one of the beds recovering.
How are you doing? How are you feeling?
Well, now I'm sort of questioning if the headache's always been there, or if it's just shock from having an explosion happen at me.
It could be either or, although you never mentioned a headache before, so, probably the latter.
Stone Chicken is just busy pecking the hell out of Chicken Bait's head right now.
Colin sort of, interjects and, puts a fucking claw in between Stone Chicken and Chicken Bait's head, and just allows Stone Chicken to peck the fuck out of his hand.
Stone Chicken hisses angrily at you as soon as you move anywhere close.
Hisses back.
Hey, be nice, we're all friends here. I don't know if Stone Chicken knows what friend is, but closest thing to friend, we're all closest thing to that here.
Okay, fine. How bad does Chicken Bait look in terms of his injuries and stuff?
There is nothing life-threatening, that would, require urgent care for Chicken Bait. Mostly he is here for recovery until he's well enough to, move on his own.
Okay. Well, I'm, glad to see that you're doing alright, at least. I'm sorry I didn't check in on you earlier.
I mean, there were a lot of other people, and I think I was unconscious that whole time.
Unconscious, half-conscious, quarter-conscious. Yeah, basically. But, it's still good to see that you're doing all things considered. I actually came by to, invite you to, Malaphane's finally getting married, and wanted to invite you to it, but it doesn't look like you're really in too much condition.
What? Not Mary? No, I'm fine. Chicken Bait tries to push himself up, immediately just flops down face first off the bed.
Oh gods, no. Carlin just sort of like easily like lifts him up and puts him back on the bed and sort of like puts a claw on his chest to make him lay down. Just please don't overwork yourself.
Okay, he says with a groggy thumbs up.
Okay. Is there anything that I could do magically or otherwise to sort of help him feel better?
Something on the level of, like, lesser restoration would be temporary pain relief enough to get him walking for the duration of the wedding. Greater restoration would get him up and about, like, for good.
Alright. Well, you're not here.
You're not
Yeah.
there, Momo. You're making a dress!
I am making a dress, and it's
Well,
beautiful!
In that case, we would have loved to have you there, but the most important thing for you to do now is recover. So, and Carly will sort of like lay the back of their hand on Chicken Bait's forehead, and we'll cast Lesser Restoration to try and make him feel a little better.
Okay, says Chicken Bait with another groggy thumbs up.
Alright. Just, rest up. I'll try and check back on you as soon as I can. Alright?
Okay!
Okay.
Love him.
Okay. Maggie is next.
Maggie is next! Alright. You head over towards the guard tower. Maggie is almost finished with her shift, looking over outside of Baton Rance Hall.
Hails her and approaches. How have things been going on your end?
Slow. Haven't seen a whole lot of movement out here. Heard some, though. If the elves are still around, they're definitely doing something. Just wish I could see what.
Alright. Well, slow is definitely an order of magnitudes better than anything else. Who's taking over after you?
Strong-armed Captain Tarth into taking over what would have been Yelkin's shift. Figure it's the least he could do. Considering, Yelkin's leg is now broken thanks to him.
Gotcha. Carlene sort of nods, makes a mental note of ask Momo to come visit Yelkin at presumably the clinic that we have to try and fix that broken leg as soon as possible. And then sort of Carlene looks out over to where Maggie's been surveying, and they just sort of say, well, once you're off duty, if you want to take a bit of a break, Malaphane's finally getting married to Quintessa, and he would very much appreciate it if you could come.
She takes a swig from a hip flask. And seems to be, seriously considering whether or not it's worth it to come.
Yeah. Final bit of levity before we all go out to fight the Mind Flayer, basically.
Well, if it's to keep your spirits up before you go off on a suicide mission, might as well.
Maggie, sincerely, thank you for everything that you've done around Baton Rance and for the people here. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for you. I'm pretty confident in saying that.
Say that enough times, maybe it'll be enough. You know what I mean?
Carlene sort of does a little half purr in the back of their throat. Well, the ceremony is at sunset, so it's fairly soon. It's short notice, but
Yeah, holy shit.
yeah, it was sort of a let's tell everyone at midday about this and get this organized. So yeah, last second before suicide mission indeed. It's down by the lake.
I'll be there.
Thank you, Maggie. Okay. I have 2 on the list. It's Ari and Ishka.
Okay,
You can do it. I believe in you.
you're getting close to the wire.
Getting close. At this point, Krellian is probably pinged Mosca and is like flying on her back to get places as quickly as possible.
Boom!
All
Alright. So, you spend some time asking around where Ari is, and you get directed over towards, the docks. And as you arrive there, she is, busy fishing what remains of debris out of the water.
Ari, thank you. Also, hi. It's been a while.
Yes.
Thank you for helping out with all this. Just wanted to swing by and let you know that Malifane is doing a sort of last second tying the knot sort of thing, and wanted to invite you, see if you wanted to take a break.
Why?
There are a number of things that you could be asking why for. Why would he invite you? Why is he doing it last second? Why is he finally tying the knot?
Last second, I'm pretty sure I know. That man is a disaster.
Yeah.
Why invite me, I suppose, is my primary one.
Well, you're probably one of the people that he's known the longest that's around. We've fought alongside you, we've spent... Crowley just sort of sighs and furrows their brow and their shoulders slump a little. I'm gonna be honest with you, Ari, Malifate doesn't really have that many people.
Surprising no.
And and that's not saying that you're, you know, any sort of last resort. Far from it. We would love to have you there. It's just sort of the fact. If you don't want to come, that is absolutely fine. It's Krellian sort of like squints up at the passage of the sun, sees it's getting dangerously close to the horizon. It's incredibly last second, but it would be heartening, and it would be much appreciated if you were to come. And if not, you know, that's completely fine and understandable.
When exactly is the wedding?
Krellian squints out to the horizon. Sundown. It's by the lake.
Ari looks up at the sky, takes a long sigh, pulls herself up to like sit on one of the docks, dips her tail in the water. If you need to go, you then go. I should do some more thinking out here.
All right. Thank you, Ari. Thank you very much. And it's always nice to see you around. I know we don't talk often, but it's always good to see you. Right, I should get going. I need to go make sure Bert isn't in a comatose stupor and drag him out to the lake. So I hope you have a nice night.
He just gives a single solitary nod and is just continuing to stare out over the water.
Carly nods, hops on Mosca's back, heads back to the hollow, since that's probably where they'd find Ishka as well,
Yep.
and then would be able to pick up Bert and then haul him towards the lake. So yeah.
Yep. You're running real close, Corellian.
Running real close. Since the last place that we've encountered Isha has been up in the library, Carlin's gonna check there first and sort of ask around. Don't believe anyone's. If somebody specific had the Lantern of Revealing, then they had it, and Carlian didn't. But Krem will sort of like call out and ask around for Ishka, and if Ishka feels like responding, then great. And if not, well then it was
You're
worth a try.
being very loud. This is a library.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. The resident librarian and Melvin are actually getting married out by the lake in Curly, like, looks out the window. Sundown very soon, and he wanted to see if you wanted to attend as a guest.
No.
Okay. Easy as that.
And you just about face right out of the library. Sign your name. Apparently there's a policy.
Oh, gods above, you're so right. Crumb will head back over to the desk and sort of take the ink pen and sort of scrawl in their like angular, all caps handwriting. Thank you very much for reminding me. Would not want to break library policy, and thank you for entertaining the query. Crumb's gonna go to Bert's room and see if he's alive.
You knock on the door. Bert eventually opens it. It looks like he's just quaffed a whole bunch of coffee to try and counter the post-hangover headache, and it's not looking great, but at least he's up and about.
How are you doing?
I mean, my liver may be undead now. That's a thing that could happen. That's a thing that could happen, right?
Carlin does the thing where they like, you know, like raise the pointer finger, then drop it, then raise it again, then sort of drop it. Not sure, but I do know a person who might know, and I'm sure we could exorcise whatever if your liver does happen to be undead. I'm mincing words right now. If you're good to go, we should go.
Yeah, I'm fine. Let's go watch a wedding. This can't be as much of a disaster as yesterday. Do we have any wood? I really need to knock on wood.
Yeah, sure. Curly like gestures to like the fucking door, the fucking
Alright, thanks.
Excellent, and there'll be plenty of more wood to knock on once we get out to the lake. So, does Bert look like he can walk decently on his own?
Bert looks like he can stumble there. Like, he's not going to get lost or fall over, but it's not a regular human walk cycle in the slightest.
Alright, Bert. Just, Carlin sort of, like, leans under and sort of, like, helps prop him up. Carlin's sort of short enough that Bert can probably, like, put his, forearm on Carlin's shoulder and stabilize himself. Let's get you down there. Let's go have a good time. Let's go watch a wedding, and let's forget about the world for, a few hours. Alright?
Alright, sounds good to me.
Excellent. Carlin sort of clap him on the back gently. Let's get down there.
Alright. Meanwhile, down at the lake, I'm assuming at the very least, Quintessa, Momo, and Scam are down there by now, yes?
Yeah, Scam's setting his equipment up, conferring with Kelwyn about floral arrangements.
Yeah. Kelwyn and Rihanna are actually there. There was a brief dispute over who gets to throw flowers before finally someone said, "Both of you throw flowers, I don't care!"
Scam actually contributed to the situation just by being like, look. Alright, simple solution. You'll throw flowers, but at the same time, but I also need a good amount of flowers from the both of you.
Yeah, that I can do.
Great.
When you say a good amount, can you give me like a numeric value, or?
Do you understand the numerology of ass load of flowers?
Now, are we talking a King's March ass load, a Selkra ass load, a Reo Raban ass load? There are a bunch of different ass load measurements in the world of herbology.
I am talking full on Mendelssohn ass load.
You absolute bad lad.
Yes. Now don't disappoint me. We're making happy memories here.
Yeah, right, got it. Mendelssohn ass load it is, and Kelvin immediately just runs off into the woods to go gather more flowers.
Good man.
Fucking love this party.
As soon as Krellian gets into range of the Circle of Sound rings, and Krellian would have pinged Mosca to go down ahead of time, Krellian will sort of ping the ring to Scam and will say, "Do you mind putting some flowers in Mosca's antlers? Thanks, on the way."
Puts them in Monster's
Yeah,
antlers.
you just
Gets them
start gently putting antlers and putting flowers in the antlers of this horrifying, monstrous, multicolored Periton spirit. Who's just like leaning in closer to get more flowers.
Cam is also gonna respond. Yeah, can do. Also, can we talk? And we'll leave it at that for now.
I forgot that Mosca changed form.
Mosca's a Periton.
I need an image of this when we get a chance.
Speaking of images.
Give me.
I'm actually really, really happy with how this came out. It's beautiful.
Give me that dress.
Alright.
Say yes.
Say yes to it, or else.
Hell.
Say yes to the dress! Here it is!
Alright.
Aww.
Oh, she looks so happy! I kept the boots.
Hell yeah.
What was that?
This is such a Quintessa thing.
I knew she'd want to keep her boots.
Absolutely.
Just give me a couple minutes to pull it up on this computer.
Wait.
Oh.
Wait. Hold on, Alex, before you do it.
Oh my god, Jojo!
I'm sorry, I needed to fix something. Stop yelling at me!
Jojo, please!
Alex, it's a wedding. This must be perfect.
There we go. Okay, I just needed to take... Okay, there we go. You're good. Go for it.
Ah, there we
Alright.
go. Perfect.
Good now.
She's so cute.
Oh, I was about to upload the wrong one anyway. Whoops.
Oh.
Shit,
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
oopsie.
wrong one.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Alright.
I guess Mal's just wearing his normal attire. He
I
doesn't
mean,
have anything.
Y'all
wrong.
weren't look. I mean, was Mal gonna disguise kid himself, or?
I don't know what else to do.
You
Look,
could wear like a little flower in your pocket or something.
it's been he's very rusty with it, which is game terms for I'm no longer proficient with it because I switched subclasses. Whoops.
Alright. In that case, just make a straight up charisma check to see how well you can put together a suit from a disguise kit.
Fun!
Do it.
Okay. Straight
Do it.
up charisma check.
Have fun. Dazzle, dazzle.
Okay.
not bad.
It's not terrible.
It's not bad. Like you
Can I
kinda
do that?
know.
Can I cast guidance?
You're not there.
What?
Damn it.
Like you kinda know what goes into a wedding suit, so you just like slap some of that on and hope for the best.
God.
It's fine, you're
Oh.
beautiful.
I guess this... He was never one for fashion. You saw his Gen 1 outfit. That shit was... Yeah.
Outrageous.
Alright. So, everyone who is there looks over the wedding. Torkalin is setting up the last of the catering tables, having completely forgotten to bring actual food. At which point Annabelle comes over, slams several tankards of ale. You look over. Annabelle looks three kinds of tired. Everything about her outfit is just a little bit off kilter. Her goggles are on fire, and she just gives a thumbs up to Quintessa.
I know what to do for the food. Behold.
Oh, God.
Hero's Feast!
Oh shit!
Oh.
Do you have,
no!
Do you have 1,000 gold, Momo?
Oh no!
Hey,
Yeah, well,
Scam!
I'm using the money to make the rings to protect us.
Yeah, but it's the food, though.
Guess what? Run to the Denny's and get a combo
Fancy
platter.
Denny's.
Well, fucking Wendy's.
No, Momo, I need this money to make the rings to protect us from the psionic mind flayer.
If it means anything, at breaking character, Mal was going to give Scam like a couple like tens of platinum before they left. So,
That's still not enough.
Still not
I
enough.
didn't think it was.
Yeah.
Oh well.
It is not enough to cast Hero's Feast.
I'm gonna. Okay,
He tries to, and like a baguette comes out of his hand. Oh.
Great. Cool.
A
Yeah, I'm
single
sorry.
solitary baguette.
I want you two to have a very happy day. However, when it comes to prioritizing the charcuterie board versus our mental health, I'm gonna go with the mental health.
Yeah.
It's called self-care sweating.
Yeah. Annabelle just kind of trundles over. Can I have that baguette, please?
He hands it over to her.
Thank you! And she just stomps off to go jump on her baguette. and
We don't need a feast at the wedding, okay? This is an impromptu slapdash affair.
Give
Give-
tea.
You know what? Drinks, yeah, some nice drinks are fine. Maybe some decorative hand towels. I don't know. Get something.
Origami goose?
Origami Ghost is also the name of my ska band. But anyway, yeah, no worries.
All right. So, also in attendance, along with Torkalin, Annabelle, Rihanna, and Kelwin, Bryce and Maggie are sitting in chairs, just kind of waiting for the thing to start, looking awkwardly around. And you hear a splash from the lake behind you. You look around. Ari is just kind of there, staring. Doesn't seem all that, interested in the wedding, but she's just kind of there, letting you know she's there. And it is at this point, Corellian arrives with Bert and Malifane.
Scam has fully wheeled a cannon in the middle of the aisle. And is having the flower people stuff the ass load of flowers into the cannon. This is and whispering to the attendants don't worry, this thing isn't live. Don't worry, this thing it's okay. No, the fuse is just decorative. No, it's fine. And then it's for after the celebrations. Don't you worry, it's good. Don't worry about it. You're not in the firing zone. You might go a little deaf in that air, but just turn your head. There you go. All right,
I don't want to be in the firing zone.
Scam locks eyes back.
Carlin shakes their head.
Scam nods their head.
The bridges are. And just
Scam saunters over to Corellian. You happy with the flowers and Moshka's antlers?
Carlin sort of looks up at Mosca, gets her to lean her head down and sort of adjusts some down. Perfect, thank you.
Momo's over by Queen
You're
Tessa,
welcome.
fixing her hair, putting flowers in it, and talking to her like a mom.
So can we talk after the wedding, maybe?
About what?
Yeah, it's fine after the wedding. It's fine.
Right?
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Oh,
It's fine.
go get your flower altar artillery managed.
Crack knuckles.
Oh God.
All right.
Okay.
Kelwin
Oh
and
shit! I gotta walk
Rayana.
with this on the aisle. Sprints off to the side.
Kelwin and Rayana start heading down the aisle, scattering flowers. As soon as they get to the end, they just immediately combat roll off to opposite sides to get out of the range of the flower cannon.
This is great.
Just unsurreptitious, just this cannon that's sitting in the middle of the fucking aisle. Yeah, it's just there. It'll go off later, don't worry. Tells Kelwin and all the flower people, no, you throw your flowers, you do your thing. This is for later. Don't worry about it. Just leave it.
Momo has a very nice coat on. He looks very handsome.
Aw.
Oh.
Scam
he's
just suddenly yells in the middle of the crowd, "Hey, do not smoke near the cannon! You want it to go off early!" Talking to you. Sorry, Momo, please continue.
I wasn't saying anything.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Okay.
Go, Quintessa! Oh shit! Go!
Sprints, sprints off. Finds Quintessa, grabs it. Okay, you ready to get married?
No, but let's just do it.
As this happens, Curly like smoothly sidles up next to Malafade and just sort of nudges him in the hip. Just all good.
Not
Hey.
really.
Hey, enjoy yourself.
Thanks.
Momo squeezes Malafane's hand. Look,
What
Coming
am I?
down.
what-
Right.
And Quintessa is walked down the aisle.
Nice. Nice. Why are your hands so sweaty?
Because I'm nervous.
You sweat this much when you're nervous?
No, yes, but still.
Okay, just hook your arm through my arm like this.
Okay, awkwardly sort of
you
like.
can reach it.
Yeah, you have to like lean down a little bit to the side. You're gonna have to walk at an angle.
Carry him.
I just like hoist his arm.
Okay. I'm like dangling. Like, okay, yeah, no, this is fine. Just my little legs kicking out beneath me. This is fine. All right.
Momo's like laughing hysterically.
And
Which,
you,
by the way, if they're walking down the aisle, it is like there is a cannon in the middle of the aisle. They have to like awkwardly like sidestep and like move around the
Just
cannon.
scooch
that's in
around
the
it.
mid- Just scooch around the cannon that's in the middle of the aisle.
all right. You scooch around, everyone just kind of staring, eyes drawn to the cannon for way too long before getting up to the altar where Malafane, Corellian, and a very frazzled-looking Annabelle wait. Also, Momo is there, because why would Momo not be there to do the ceremony?
Hi, it's me. Show the dress. Show the dress.
I showed the dress already!
Oh, okay.
Wasn't you were not paying attention, Momo.
Okay.
You ready, Quintessa?
Just about, yes.
Malafane? Thank you to the friends and family that are here today to celebrate the union of Malafane and Quintessa. This occasion not only marks the beginning of their marriage commitment together, but is a commemoration of the love nurtured and shared between these two. Together, they embark on a new life together, built on the foundations of trust, compassion, and mutual respect. If there is anyone in attendance who has cause to believe that this couple should not be joined in marriage, you may now speak or forever hold your peace.
Sam holds his hand up in the air. Just. I'm not gonna
Krillin
say
just
anything.
shoots a mark
Yeah.
I'm not just weighing in.
and
Okay.
just points a claw down as it
slowly lowers his hand down.
At this time, before proceeding with the bonding ceremony, I would like to invite the couple to share their vows. Malafane, would you please deliver yours first?
It would be my honor. To my dearest Quintessa Crane, to think that I'd be standing here today with you under circumstances of matrimony. Never did I think that I would reach this point with my life. When we first met, I was always so intrigued by you. The way you carried yourself was strong yet silent. Being an outsider was something that I identified with. Even in those moments where you didn't really talk much, you kept to yourself. While writing those stories, it was nice to have somebody as company. Somebody that would stay by my side. Somebody who would see me for who I was. I know I'm not the strongest nor most exciting person to grace Irion. I know that our ideals and values don't always align with one another. But despite all that, I want you to know that I will always remain close to you. Because in defiance of everything that we've been through, both in and out of our own personal lives, it's incredible that we've managed to hold strong to our bond with one another. Whether it's persistence, genuine love, or sheer stubbornness. We've stuck together through the worst of it all. And it's my hope that not only will we stay together through our bond, but that we may strengthen it to even greater lengths. And I pray that, even though our paths may diverge for the time being, we may return stronger than ever. And should we win the day, I swear to you, my love, I will make it last a lifetime. Quintessa, I vow to support you, to inspire you, to love you to the end of my days. Through joy and sadness, sickness and health, I pledge myself to you. I will celebrate your successes and mourn your losses as if they were my own, even beyond the inevitable grave. I will not rest until I've found you, and we've reunited as one. So thank you, Quintessa. Thank you for being my friend, my partner, my everything.
And now, Quintessa, would you like to deliver your vows?
Just imagine Quintessa's vow was, "You're fucking alright, mate."
Well, I don't know if I can match up to that, but I'll certainly try. Well, to you, Malifane Lythos. When I knew you all those years back, I always had a fear that you disliked me. Whilst I valued our friendship, deep down I was afraid that you only stayed around as some kind of obligation or chore. But when I found out how you really felt about me, not only did those doubts disappear, but new feelings replaced them. The moment you said you loved me, I immediately realized that I could return your feelings. And that realization was so sudden that it scared me. But what relationship journey isn't scary in the end? And now that we're standing right here, I feel I owe you an apology. I know I've not been the most ideal partner, and I know that my own values and struggles have caused doubts to resurface. But to you, my love, I want you to know one thing. One truth that I have not and never will turn my back on. You are enough. You are more than enough. You filled a hole in my heart that was dug from people I thought I looked up to, people I thought I could trust. But you have told me the true meaning of unconditional love, and I hope that I can give you that same love just as much as you have given me. That is why I do not mind if we are parted for just a little bit longer. I'm willing to wait. As long as when we are reunited, we never have to be apart ever again. So, I promise, Malifane, that I will keep you in my heart and mind every day, and I will offer you whatever support you need. And I hope the rest of our days will be filled with laughter, joy, and if we're lucky, then perhaps we can look forward to our own family. But I will not end these vows with till death do us part, for when we both pass on from this world, my soul will not rest until it is reunited with you once more. And whatever's waiting for us on the other side, we can make it through together. So thank you, truly, truly thank you, my love, my best friend, my soulmate.
Great minds think alike.
Against his own will, Scam wipes a tear.
Momo reaches into the small pouch and pulls out the 2 rings that he polished. The wedding rings are perfectly symbolized. The wedding rings perfectly symbolize the never-ending love you two have for each other. By exchanging these rings, you solidify a lifelong commitment to one another. The rings serve as a welcome and consistent reminder of the bond you formed with your partner. Momo gives each ring to one another, and Malifane, please repeat after me. I, Malifane, give you, Quintessa, this ring as a symbol of my enduring love. Just as the circle completes the ring itself,
Just as the circle completes the ring itself,
so you complete me.
so you complete me.
And then Mal puts the ring on Quintessa's finger. Quintessa? I, Quintessa,
I, Quintessa,
give you Malifane.
give you Malifane.
This ring is a symbol of my enduring love.
This ring is a symbol of my enduring love.
Just as the circle of the ring completes itself,
Just as the circle of the ring completes itself,
so you complete me.
so you complete me.
Malifane and Quintessa, please join hands. Malifane, do you take Quintessa as your cherished wife in front of these witnesses and promise to stay by her side through sickness and health, joy and sorrow for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Quintessa, will you take Malifane as your cherished husband in front of these witnesses and promise to stay by his side through sickness and health and joy and sorrow as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Malifane and Quintessa, by the power vested in me, I'm pleased to pronounce you husband and wife, sealed together today, both in law and in love before the universe. Malifane, you may kiss the bride! Yay!
I would
Ladies
like
and
to...
gentlemen, I now have the privilege of presenting, for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Lythos.
As soon as Momo says that, and after they finish kissing, Scam yells "Mazel Tov" and pulls the ripcord on the flower cannon. To just boom explode. Now, Alex, there's something I would like to tell you.
Okay.
I would like to consider this a modification of my Eldritch Cannon Force Ballista. So Malifane, Momo, and Quintessa are launched into the lake.
Oh my god. You know what? I approve.
You all just go flying back into the lake with the massive splash. Ari just kind of leans off to the side ever so slightly, still getting soaked, but she's a merfolk, so she's fine.
Oh my god. Quintessa resurfaces and she just starts laughing her head off.
Oh god. Malfin has like a fist balled, but other than that, like he's having a good time.
Cataclysmic amount of flowers in the air.
There's obscene amount of flowers in the air. They're just still falling. After a minute, they're still falling. And those of you whose passive perception is over 15 start to hear buzzing in the air.
Yeah, no!
What?
Alex!
Whoops. I may have summoned some bees.
Oh my
As
god!
you say this, Scam, several bees descend from the sky amidst the flowers, just flying everywhere, knocking into everyone they can, knocking
yells,
over
"Run for
tables
cover!
and
Run for cover!"
Just a swarm of killer bees as little music box and Anadol made just keep flying Pokebell's cannon, and bees just keep knocking over everything in the wedding, trying to get to the flowers.
Good lord.
I hate you with a burning passion!
I second that.
Cam's just sprinting away, being chased by bees.
I just
Fell
suddenly
by
in
his
the
own
water.
hubris.
Yeah, I came back into the lake.
God. This is...
Yeah, Bert also just sprints/stumbles back, running away from these swarms of bees that are just everywhere in the wedding now. Torquelin leans over, sprints alongside Scam, leans over. You know, maybe we should have considered the bees before we made the cannon.
I did not consider pollinating season.
Yeah, well, hindsight is 20/20, he says, being stung by like a million bees.
Cursed.
I'm gonna lock you in the bee pit for that one.
Not the bee pit.
We're going to have to invent a bee pit first.
Yeah, I can make it up in an afternoon.
So
Just get inside, close the doors. Just
yeah,
sprinting
almost
away.
everyone at the group is retreating from the bees. Ari's just underwater,
Yeah.
casually watching everyone who's dived back in, looking ridiculous as bees just fly all over them.
Oh.
You know, you still look gorgeous.
You say, getting a mouthful of water.
Yeah, thanks for that. Come on, let's make a run for it.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, tell you what, I'll make it a lot easier for you. And he's gonna cast Water Walk on them.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Really running for it, huh?
Yeah.
So, Momo, Malphane, and Quintessa are just kind of elevated up to the surface of the water, right in the middle of a cloud of bees.
Momo's flown into the sky away from them.
The bees
God.
pursue! There's no stopping the bees pursuing you, Momo!
Stay away from me!
Hold on, wait, there's
Alright.
gotta be something I can do.
I'll run back to the manor then.
Alright.
Holy shit.
Momo, while you look for something to try and get away from the bees, eventually everyone gets back into the manor, except Ari, who's just still under the lake, because no bees are gonna get her underwater.
I mean, it
Oh,
works.
Hey, this is probably the most entertaining wedding she's attended.
Yeah? Yeah?
Alright,
Momo
I'm gonna.
flies into the manor and closes the door before the bees can catch up.
Yeah.
Good
He,
call.
like,
Alright.
he slams both doors and presses his back against them like,
As you turn, Momo, you see everyone covered in a varying amount of bee stings and or flowers. Just in the middle of the foyer.
This. Ugh.
Thank you.
well, that
was
was
fun.
probably the best wedding I've ever been to.
Annabelle walks over, gently puts a hand on Quintessa's shoulder.
Yep.
Shakes her violently. Never make me the bridesmaid again!
Well, there's yeah, okay.
Apologies,
breathe.
Annabelle.
You can have drinks now. It's fine.
Yes.
Already on it, she says, pulling
No.
out like 3 drinks she smuggled from the wedding.
I just
What a
want to
queen.
say, all things considered, that was a beautiful. Oh God, they're coming down the fucking plate! Everybody run!
And you sprint back outside as bees continue to infiltrate
Oh.
the manor.
Monster. So, I assume time passes.
Yeah, so time passes. There's like a solid hour being chased by bees. As you pass by the clinic, Chicken Bait leans out, stares at the bees, and is like, "Hey! Cut that out!" And the bees fly away.
God, what will we
Chicken
do
bait.
without you?
Thanks,
Chicken Bait is a king.
Thank
among
you.
kings.
You are a godsend.
You're all godsends. Thank you
Yes.
so much, everyone.
You are all wonderful.
Momo's like eyes swollen.
Just
You're welcome.
enjoy your time together. And Krellin will sort of go around and just sort of like 5 points of lay on hands here to get rid of bee poison, 5 points lay on hands here to get rid of bee poison, just sort of like tap anyone who needs it.
Actually,
And
Momo's
that
gonna do a
should- I
mass
have
cure
55
wounds.
Points
Alright.
on that, so that should be enough to
Yeah.
bee poison everyone.
That you should easily have enough to get rid of poison in everybody.
Okay, never mind then.
God, that was a trip.
So, drinks?
Yes.
Absolutely. So,
Alright.
who tailored your dress?
I did.
Oh. Scandid.
Oh,
I designed it.
I
that
made it
is-
in about 10 minutes.
that is quite impressive.
Yeah.
Excellent
damn
work
right
there.
I did. Thank you. Apparently, I can add sewing dresses to my repertoire.
Hey, it's a good resume to have right there.
Should make a tailor business.
Scam Taylor. No, it wouldn't work. Ooh, Stitches by Scam. Now that could work.
Ooh.
Mm.
Just enjoy yourselves. Enjoy each other's company. Alright? Congratulations to both of you.
Thank
She's
you.
leaving tomorrow, so you really gotta enjoy the honeymoon like right now.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Well,
I can. Do
Drinks
you want me to like?
edition.
Do you want me to like soundproof your room? I can do that like real quick if you want.
go for it.
Nice.
You're fucking disaster.
All right. Eventually,
Oh,
the sense of Pokebell's cannon fade.
Yeah, good.
Oh, by the way, Malaphane.
Hmm?
It's a nice brooch you're wearing.
He looks down at the spider. Brooch.
Oh.
And this little blue-white fey-like spider just kind of comes off of his suit.
Oh. That. You made a,
Finally,
made a friend.
finally learned how to cast something worth a damn.
Oh my goodness, what's its name?
You know, I haven't really thought about that. I'll get back to you on that.
Don't call it monkey. I'll kill you.
No problem.
And we go drink.
And we go to get some drinks.
What was any of that session?
Yeah.
It was a mess in the best way possible.
It was
I couldn't
holy
agree more.
matrimony. That's what
It was holy matrimony, and I can't think of a better place to end the session than that. We are a little early, but nothing's going to top Killer Bees.
Nothing
No.
can top Killer Bees.
No.
No. Thank you all so much for watching. I believe coming up this week, Tuesday, first of all, is Danganronpa, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Thursday is Half Minute Hero. We're going to be going through Princess 30. Friday is Call of Cthulhu. And I hear there might be something special on Saturday.
Ooh.
Spicy.
Thank you all for watching. We hope to see you then. We'll catch you next week for more Fallen Empires. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Drive safe.